Today we're going to be doing a fun new braid, and I'm going to start by grabbing a section here in the front. I'm going to be making a lace braid with this, so I'm only going to be bringing in hair from the top of the braid and not the bottom. And then as I'm going along, I'm going to be removing strands like a feather braid from the bottom of the braid. So as you can see, I just added this strand into the top. I'm not going to add one to the bottom, but I am going to remove part of this strand here along the bottom. And you want to make these sections that you're removing pretty small. You don't want thick strands. So I'm removing that and then crossing the other half over just as usual. And then again, I'm going to add in from the top. And then I'm going to remove a piece here from the bottom before I cross that over. And I'm just going to keep going in that pattern the whole way. All the way around to the other side, I'm just going to tie this off with a small elastic. Before I move on to the next step, I'm going to take each of these individual strands and I'm going to add some hair product to them. That's going to help make the hair stay together and also avoid flyaways. I'm using this GHD polishing serum. You can use pomade, gel, or even just water if that works better for you. But I'm just going to add a little bit to each strand and then I will be right back. All right, I went ahead and added the hair product to all of these strands. Now we're going to come back up here to the front and I'm going to start with this first one and we're going to make the knots. Okay, here's how I'm going to tie these knots. I'm taking the strand with my right hand and then I'm going to place 3 of my fingers from my left hand over that. I'm bringing the hair around those fingers and then I'm twisting my hand so that it forms a little twist right here like that. And then I'm going to take the tail of this end and bring it right through this loop. As I'm pulling it through, I'm going to grab this bottom strand and flip it up over my fingers. Just like that. And I'll show you that one more time. You want to make sure that you're tying these all the same way so that they look uniform in the end. So again, I'm taking this strand with my right hand and placing my 3 fingers from my left hand over that. I'm going to twist the hair around my fingers and then twist my hand. And then I'm bringing the tail through the hole as I flip the bottom strand up over the top. And you want to keep these fairly loose. If you pull them tight, it's not going to make the same effect. I'm just going to continue doing that until I've used up all of the strands. Just to show you what it would look like if you flip them the other way. I did these last 3 going the other way, so I will show you. You can just take them and flip them like this. And then you can decide which way you think looks better. I kind of like them facing this way, I think. Here's what it looks like at this point. I think it looks beautiful just like this, but it's probably not going to really stay. So to make this more secure, we're going to add a braid here along the bottom. So I'm just going to grab a section here in front. I'm going to split this strand into 3 and start a regular braid, and then we're going to add all of the tails from that knot into the braid as we come across. And you don't want to pull down on these hard because it's going to tighten the knot up. You just want to loosely and gently put those ends into the braid. Once you've added all of those ends in, you can go ahead and tie it off.
Thanks for watching.